Whatever you do, don't wake my kids. Enjoy the peace and quiet. Hi, I'm Iris. Welcome to the great state of Arkansas. We don't get many visitors here. Arkansas is a flyover, drive-over state. So thanks for stopping. Arkansas is nicknamed the natural state because of its natural beauty. There are only 5 things you need to know about Arkansas: faith, family, flags, firearms, and fentanyl. It's just fuck-tastic. Where we're situated, geography is destiny. What we have here is geographical determinism. Biology, luck, religion, hard work, even intelligence. None of that will ever get you out here. Arkansas isn't the asshole of the earth. You sure can smell it from here. This place is known as the most southern place on earth. It's the heart of the Delta, which is a geological formation that rises 250 to 550 feet above the alluvial plain of the Mississippi embayment. Don't worry. That just means mud, mud, and more mud. Till it dries and you get dust, dust, and more dust. My daddy always said we got just 2 seasons, mud and dust, both of them dirty as hell. My mama was born on the Mississippi side of the river, my dad on the Arkansas side. It's the river that unites my mama and daddy. It's the river that divides them. Mama and daddy were as different as night and day. In my side of the family, it was always important to know which side of the river you were talking to. Mama was born in Greenville. She was part of the clan known as the Haxtons of Greenville. If you asked my daddy where he was from, he'd look at you strange and say, "Here." It is beautiful. But when you live here, you have to remind yourself to see it. You try being a single mother, quarantined in a busted-out blue trailer with 3 kids under 5 and a box of assorted Pop-Tarts. If I get to go to hell, I'll be fine. I've had my practice. Never buy assorted anything ever for anyone with kids. This morning, my mother barreled up the dirt road in her iridescent pearl Impala. My oldest, Eli, was crawling out the window of the back seat of her car. Mama hollers, "Iris, I found him running down the middle of Purcell Road. Iris, Child Protective Services are gonna take these kids away if you can't mind them." Trust me, Mother, if they take my kids, they'll bring them back. Don't say it's me, Iris. Mama stood there, shook her head, and said, "How hard can it be? You're not working." I didn't say anything. She says, "Iris, why do you look right through me when I'm talking to you?" "For the same reason you talk at me and not to me." We finally unloaded all the groceries Mama had brought us. Mama looked at me for what felt like forever and said, "Tell you what, let's do, Iris. I will be back next week." "I know, Mama." She got in her car and closed the door. I rose to my feet without thinking and just started speaking. "I love you to the moon and back, to infinity and beyond, forever and ever." She slammed on her brakes and smiled at me and said, "I love you to the moon and back, to infinity and beyond, forever and ever." Pulling away, she hollers, "Call your brother. He's got my number." I hollered back. And she was gone. You know, my kids are the best thing that's ever happened to me. I just hope I'm the best thing that happens to them. Good night.